Hi, I'm Irrelevant. You know, I love history. I love reading about most stuff that we humans have done. I find us to be very interesting creatures. However, whenever those really atrocious things have happened that we have committed as humans, in general, I've always wondered where would I fall in any of them? What would my position be? And we've got a lot of those situations in which we've got mass hysteria, in which a large part of the population engages in some sort of action that, well, it's basically insane. But because the vast majority of people are doing it, most people just go along with it and just do it. And the thing is that it's so much easier to just do what everyone else is doing. It's so much easier. It takes no effort. And the thing is that it doesn't matter whether it's a good thing or it's a bad thing. People would just do it. And with the whole vaccine thing going on right now, and me not being vaccinated, and I'm not going to vaccinate either, but anyone who is in this position right now, all of us who are in this position right now, I think that we would have been the brave ones that would have gone against the masses, whatever the population will have done. And I've always whenever I read history, especially recent history, what happened in Mao's China, what happened in Stalin's Russia or Lenin's Russia, whichever one, what happened in Hitler's Germany, among many other. Same thing in Japan, and I've always wondered where would I have fallen in that thing, because everyone wants to think that there would be the good guys, but it's easy to say that when you have got no price to pay for it, because oftentimes when you go against the masses in this particular case in these particular situations, there was a massive cost that you had to face when you made those choices. So if you were one of those Chinese people, say, that went against Mao and his cultural revolution, you could die, and people did die. Same thing in any of the other things that I mentioned. It cost people their lives. So now that I'm potentially facing, I don't know what would come from not being vaccinated, but things are not looking bright. And one looks at Australia and one sees that our government officials kind of want to try to bring that shit to other places as well. And yeah, the potential that because of my choices I might lose my livelihood, my house, where I live, my work, everything. And I don't know if it goes to the point that I might even lose my life, but I'm still going to stick by my choices, and I still think I'm doing the right thing. It kind of faces me the fact that perhaps I would have been one of those people who made the right choice, even if it was not the popular one. And perhaps all of us who are facing and confronting this kind of situation, especially the people in Australia, despite my previous video condemning Australians and Canadians, I still feel a lot of sympathy for the people who are fighting against this. And yeah, it's kind of tough, and one can tell that it's not easy, and there's a massive cost to go against the grain. So this is interesting. May you live on interesting times. Might be the worst course that anyone has ever given me, or anyone for that matter. But yeah, I want to think that I would have been on the correct side, even if it wasn't the most popular one, because that's how I feel right now, that I'm in the unpopular correct side. But there's mass hysteria at the moment, and yeah. Anyway, bit somber. Sorry for that. Just wanted to share that. It's so much easier to do the what everyone else is doing. To go against the grain, it has a cost, and it could even be your life. So just wanted to share that bit of thought. Be humble, be brave. Thank you for listening. Have a great one. Cheers.